term, I want to welcome you as well. Thank you all for your commitment to the Urban League. Any questions? I'll move to the next item on the agenda, and that is there are some awards. This year, we have the distinct pleasure to recognize 4 urban leaguers who will also be recognized at the National Urban League for 50 years of service. That is 4. We have 4 people at our local affiliate or in the Peoria area of 50 years of service each. Each year, the National Urban League celebrates those who've been part of the Urban League movement for 25 years, as well as those with 50 years of service. The Urban League movement depends heavily on the service of staff and volunteers. And volunteers. Some years ago, the movement began to recognize those who have been staff, volunteers, and even clients who have continued to give their time and talents to help the Urban League and Urban League affiliates reach and achieve their mission. These individuals would have been recognized at the annual Urban League conference this past summer, but the conference was canceled as a result of the pandemic this year. So we've decided to recognize them locally, and the National Urban League will resume the recognitions at the next conference, hopefully next summer or whenever it does resume. We will have 4 individuals from our affiliate, which is truly an honor. I asked one of our 50-year awardees, Dr. Maxine Wortham, to assist me with the introductions of these four 50-year members. Okay, first one. Our first awardee is Mr. Christopher James Jr. Christopher James Jr. moved to Peoria in 1969 and worked with the USDA lab. Shortly thereafter, he became his volunteer career with the Tri-County Urban League and the NAACP in 1970, where he worked on the voter education registration to ensure that all of our community were engaged in exercising their right to vote. Over the years, he volunteered in several roles, including serving as a mentor in the Teens Organized for Pride and Success program and on the Man-to-Man program. He was also instrumental in assisting with the beginning efforts of the Tomorrow's Scientists, Technicians, and Managers programs, the TSTM program, and the Summer Jobs program, by exposing young people to the laboratory and supervising and working with summer youth. He volunteered with TSTM while his children were participating in the program, and he served for several years as on the TSTM Advisory Committee and the Scholarship Committee. Chris has been a long-term supporter who fights for justice and equality for all. Thank you, Chris, for empowering young people to be the best that they can be. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chris James, 50 years of service with the Tri-County Urban League. Our second 50-year awardee is Mr. LaCollis Reed Jr. LaCollis Reed Jr. came to Peoria in 1970 and started working in the Neighborhood Youth Corp at the Tri-County Urban League as a counselor and shortly thereafter. As an exceptional math instructor, Mr. Reed became a tutor in the Labor Education Apprenticeship Program, or LEAP, L-E-A-P program, assisting African-American men and women to pass the entrance exams to enter the various building trades. Through his tutoring efforts at the LEAP program, over 200 individuals met the requirements and joined the trades at a time when minorities were being denied access to the trades. Mr. Reed then assumed the leadership role at the Urban League by joining the board of directors and representing his employer, Illinois Bell. He served as a board member, first and second vice chair, secretary, and later chairperson of the Peoria Tri-County Urban League Board of Directors. He also served as the Capital Campaign Committee in 1989 and helping to raise $1.3 million to construct the current Urban League building, our current headquarters. He also participated in the TSTM Parents Group and United Way committees presenting on Urban League programs. In addition, LaCollis has eagerly advocated for disadvantaged people in the community. He has also been a warrior for empowerment in our community. Mr. LaCollis Reed, we salute you for your efforts to empower others and to change lives. Thank you, Mr. Reed. Dr. Wortham. Dr. Wortham. Dr. Wortham, are you with us?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yes, thank you.
Okay, I must have been muted. Lorraine muted me. Can you imagine that? Okay. Our next honoree is Jean St. Julian. Jean St. Julian met Frank Campbell in 1965 through her husband, Grant St. Julian. Jean joined the Urban League deal shortly after that. Her involvement with the deal spanned many years, with her volunteering with all programs and events. She was an active volunteer with the Youth Career Program and the Ball in the Mall fundraiser. She was also a volunteer for the Tomorrow Science through the parent groups with her children. While her children participated in the program, Jean was right there with them. Jean was a long-term employee of Peoria Public Schools. She served as a counselor at Richwoods High School, where she guided many students to the TSTM program there at the Urban League. Even after her children graduated and pursued their professional careers, Jean and her family established the St. Julian Family Scholarship to award a $750 scholarship. And after that, it grew to be a graduate. Jean St. Julian's volunteer service has provided a strong foundation for the Urban League this past 50 years. It's our pleasure to thank Jean for all the service that she has given the Urban League. Thank you, Jean St. Julian. I can't hear anybody clapping. Okay. Thank you. Our next awardee, our next awardee is Eloise Wade. Shortly after moving to Peoria in 1968, Ms. Wade joined the Tri-County Urban League Guild. She participated in the Guild for many years, assisting with program efforts and the Ball in the Mall. She was also a faithful volunteer and supporter of the TSTM program, while her daughter, Karen, participated, and for many, many years after her daughter participated. Mrs. Wade volunteered year after year at the TSTM Pancake Breakfast and served as a chaperone for college trips across the country. Many of the TSTM members remember her because she was the policeman in the hallway all through the night to make sure our students were in their rooms where they belonged. She also tutored at the Urban League committee years, helping students to reach academic success. The Tri-County Urban League is forever grateful for the 50 years that Ms. Eloise Wade has given us. Congratulations, Ms. Eloise Wade, for your 50 years of service. Thank you.